Hey folks, just thought maybe some of y'all be interested in a few more of my old bottles. I occasionally will buy one every now and then. I'm gonna show you one in a minute. So maybe somebody out there might could tell me if it's a repro or not, because sometimes they do make fake bottles. I mean, you might probably ain't gonna be able to tell from my video, but anyway, I'm gonna show you a few more of my bottles. And don't mind the dust on them. I leave them sitting around. It kind of gives them character. I don't even try to clean them no more, but this is your basic old ink bottle. This was actually found at a school, an old school. So, but just plain old, used to hold ink in there. But we don't break the bottle. This one is a, you see it's got the screw cap on it. It's been in the ground a long time. Dr. Price's delicious flavoring extracts. And the reason I'm going to show you this one is because you can find them a little older. You can see the top on this one. That one down there says the patent was applied for. This one don't say nothing like that on it. Alright. This one here says, hope I don't get out of the camera range. The genuine always bears this signature, W. Campbell. That's one I bought. You can see where the sticker was on it. But like I say, you go into even like your main society shops where they sell stuff. Usually you can find bottles that appeals to you for someone's there for a quarter piece, and you can find some real good finds in them places. So don't ever rule them out looking for bottles. This one, of course, is a Pepsi bottle I dug up. I used to clean bottles. I just leave them dirty now. But you can see it's got Pepsi that goes all the way around it. If you look inside there, you think there's even a root or two still in there. Maybe not. This is one I bought. My folks had one of these when I was a kid in their bottle collection. So I had to buy this one. I know, I remember what I paid for this. It's $2. It's a figural bottle. This one's called Renuzzi the Headhunter. So that's a pretty cool looking bottle. And it's black too. I don't know if it shows up on camera too good. Alright, this one here is, and it even gives the address of downtown where this drugstore was. It's 23 West Bay Street, Leaks Drug Store, WB Leaks property, Jacksonville, Florida. And you can see where it was kind of laying in some water, I think it was when I found it. I think it might have been like this, I can't really remember. This one is a, I can't remember where it was, A.S. Hines or what it was. Anyway, it's Portland, Maine, USA. Okay, this one, if I remember right, when I found it, I was thinking somebody shot it with a BB gun. I ain't positive, but anyway, it was amazing I still found it. And you can tell it was in the water. You can see an oyster shell there, as well as inside the bottle. But the reason I'm showing you that one is because I found its sister that wasn't broke. So that was really cool. And you can, even when you look at them, you can, it's just neat find them with the air bubbles in there. Because even when people fake bottles, a lot of times they're good enough to have the air bubbles in there. So Not saying that it's not done. People are good at copying bottles, but when you find them yourself, you know it's the real deal. Alright, just a little plain old bottle. Again, you can see the air seeds down in there. And these two, one of them's skinnier than the other one. You can see they're pretty much sister bottles. But it's funny, back in the old days when they poured these, if you look to the left bottom down there, that thing is barely any glass holding it. You barely hit that corner, it would have leaked all over the place. That one's leaning on one side, so you look down where that glass flowed in there. Alright, before I forget, this is, I don't really know how old it is, I ain't bothered looking, but this one I dug up. It's got a broke top. Just another ROC Cola bottle. This one, I call them baby tops, but you know, that's what they say too. Brookfield baby top. You also have some that are called cop tops. It actually has a cop's head up here. I ain't never found one with a cop's head on it. This is one that's water. I just had to rinse some of the dust off of this one, but I ain't 100% sure if this is real or counterfeit. Maybe one of y'all ran across these. This is a this is one you can see I bought it. It's a I think I only paid like 25 cents for it. Let's see, it's a half pint, but somebody, like I say, they'll copy them because the green ones and the blue ones and all is worth more money than the clear ones usually, depending on what is writing on the outside of them. But I ain't positive on if this is real or not. I didn't dig it up, so. And then, hey, let me go to, this is my oldest bottle in my collection. This plain old whiskey bottle, but if you look the way they used to make them when they blew them in there, if you look right, let's see, it's hard to see out here, but there's a seam that runs down this side, stops here, and it does the same on the other side. A lot of these bottles, they used to actually have them in this piece of wood that they blew them in, had a top piece, and they would actually bolt down in there and they could pull these out. And this one here, I found it buried down in some oyster shells. And you look, I don't know if you can see it, it's got some pretty good seeds down in there, which seeds are the air bubbles in the glass. And the last one, this one is an Atwood's Jonas Bitters, formerly made by Moses Atwood, Georgetown, Mass. And but anyway, the bitters bottles are the ones my favorite, and Coke bottles. Just depends on what you like, but if you can, like I say, run across any of these that are bitters bottles, you need to make sure you grab a hold of them, because bitters bottles are worth a lot of money. And a lot of times if you go into a bottle store, it's good to have a book with you, because you can actually go in these old antique stores and you can find these bottles for real cheap. You go in there and look, you might pay $2 for a bottle that's $75 bottle. You never know. But anyway, just thought I'd cover a few more bottles. And for all you guys that are out there digging them bottles up, keep on doing it. I ain't been able to make it out there in quite a while. I need to break out the old probe rod again. But anyway, that's it for now.